That's the lovely full tone of a Hallman piano, made in Berlin, and sadly not a lot of records remain about this maker, and that was quite a common occurrence, of course. People often ring me and say, oh, I don't know the name of this piano, it doesn't appear when they Google it or whatever. And although there are literally thousands of piano makers represented online, there's an equal number that aren't, and not through any fault of their own, it's just the records were lost. Many did survive the war, and even they aren't represented. So my message to people is, don't be concerned if you can't look up the details online of a particular piano. Another instrument I'm going to show in this little segment also falls into that category, and that's the most famous and cherished Wertheim, made here in Melbourne. Beautiful piano maker, world-class instruments, not a trace of them in the Pierce's Atlas of pianos. And why? Well, that was just a bias that that particular American firm who put the Atlas, as it's known, together, completely disregarded Wertheim from Melbourne, Beale from Sydney, Ospico from South Australia, dozens of other choice instruments made here, and many of the choice instruments from England. The British were, of course, the first of the piano makers, long before the Germans entered that world. No trace of many of the beautiful English pianos. Hallman, no trace of Hallman as a company, but all the parts and everything are as standard as any other German piano maker. And this instrument is constructed in the most beautiful way. A bell metal frame, spruce from the Black Forest of Germany in the soundboard. All the components are made of beech. It's just the most beautiful instrument. And the acid test of any piano, regardless of what name it bears, is how well it plays and how well it sounds. So Hallman, his beautiful instrument from Berlin. It's the second one that I've had this year, and this is the most recent one that we've finished. And a beautiful cabinet, lovely piano, right on concert pitch, all the action done, just quite a lovely instrument. I'm very pleased to have it here. Full tone, the whole works. And that comes, of course, with a nice matching stool, which our family still make these beautiful stools. They're handmade, all dowelled, plenty of room in there for all your music, and nicely upholstered by a local upholsterer. And so each instrument is always accompanied with a nice matching stool. Hallman, there's a lovely piano for a music teacher, musician, or a family who want to get a first-class piano for someone who's learning the instrument.